You know, the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. Eastern Conference battles always fun. This time it's the Cleveland Cavaliers intent on protecting home court. And it's their first look at this year's Pistons here for the first game of the NBA's 82-game regular season. Last season, they had the upper hand in the series, going 3-1 against these guys.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series, as you'd expect.
Yeah, there's a reason they were a playoff team. I mean, they beat the teams they were supposed to. We'll see if they can do it again tonight.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And Detroit looking at who they've got. Jackson and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Marcus Morris is out there with Ilyasova. And it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. Jackson dishes to Morris. Back to Jackson. Feeds it to Ilyasova. Shot clock at 6. Morris passes to Drummond. And there's the whistle. Foul. On the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Mozgov.
Well, we know prior to last season, the Pistons handed the car keys over to Stan Van Gundy. He had some early hiccups, but overall, I think they're headed in the right direction. He's a proven winning coach in the NBA.
Well, with Coach Stan Van Gundy, it was a very successful first year in Detroit. He's a guy who's going to build around defense. That's been his MO.
And Van Gundy has always been a defensive first type guy, Kevin. I mean, the last 30 years, he has probably the best defensive efficiency for a career as a coach. And his teams always play with great emphasis on that side of the ball.
Wow, we're like Owen.
On defense,
you can't get nothing going.
4-point game.
Oh, no champ.
Williams kicks to Love. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. For Detroit, they've gone over.
Take our time, man. Take our time.
Jackson dishes to Morris. The pass to Ilyasova. Lets it go with the 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
There they go. Finally able to drop one in on their 4th try.
Williams cannot hit. Good work defensively by Morris. Jackson with it. Now Smith defending. Jackson kicks to Morris. Back to Jackson. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. From the corner. And he gets it to go. Morris has got his first points in this one. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, their last game a loss to the Bulls.
And the Pistons were a better team last season than they were in 2014. I mean, they still ended up bottom in the Central Division, but most of it was because of how strong the Central really was last season.
Here's Jackson. Releases. And that one hits back iron. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And listen, Cleveland were the favorites to win the Central Division last season. High expectations given they finished 3rd in the Central in 2014. But that's just what adding LeBron can do for a team.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mozgov. Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. Jefferson's checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Mo Williams. And Meeks kicks to Baines. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Cleveland did win the Central, as you alluded to. Won 11 in-division games against what was a very tough division.
No easy opponents in that Central Division last year. 3 teams in the playoffs, and 1 was knocking on the door. The Cavs did what they needed to do to bring home the banner.
Good shot.
James has a 2-pointer. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Johnson against LeBron. Blake kicks to Johnson. And here's Ilyasova outside.
Wow.
Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. The drive by James. And he gets it to go. James has got 6 points.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Johnson kicks to Meeks. And the layup falls.
Good possession there, resulting in the easy one down low.
Cavaliers leading. The drive by LeBron. Good. 8 points for him.
LeBron's just too strong, man.
There's 21 seconds left to play.
LeBron's just too strong, man.
Blake passes to Meeks. Dishes it to Blake. He gets it up. No good on the buzzer beater. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
And we've really seen them get out and establish a real nice rhythm offensively in this game.
Yeah, and they're finding ways to score multiple ways, playing well and sharing the ball, just operating good at the offensive end.
On the floor for Detroit, Jackson and Caldwell Pope the guards. Marcus Morris is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. Jackson kicks to Drummond.
Come on, Drummond.
Stolen by Thompson. Smith dishes to Love. Back to Smith. Pass to Thompson. And taken away by Johnson. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page.
Come on, man. What's up with the free throws?
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Jefferson with it. Guarded now by Jackson. No good. His first miss after 3 makes.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves.
Wow, man. They're ice cold.
Smith kicks to Williams. They get the rebound. Morris again. Smith. From past the arc. Again, the miss by Smith. Passes it to Caldwell Pope. That's tipped. Here we go, 1-on-1. And Jefferson throws it down home.
I'll tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Now here's Drummond. Excellent D there from Mozgov.
Oh, Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Smith for three. That's good. And now a 10-point Cavalier lead.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. Well, last season the Pistons didn't reach the playoffs for the 6th consecutive season. They're making progress, but as we can all see, still have a lot of work to do.
Yeah, you know, they were spoiled for a while there. How about going to the playoffs for 1996 to 2009? So it's been a rough stretch here of late, but you get the feeling that the building blocks are in place for another push.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. It's Jackson with the drive. He kicks to Caldwell Pope. Morris against Love. Clock at 6. To the inside. Here's Drummond. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hander.
The drive by Smith.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend.
Come on, man.
A little more staunchly.
First foul hit.
Jefferson kicks to Smith.
This is
Cleveland
bullshit.
moving the ball around.
This is bullshit, man.
Now the feed to Williams. Back to Love. Here's Smith. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And I bet most people forget that the Pistons did make the playoffs for 8 straight years before this current drought. It's been a long rebuild process for them recently, but I think they're making progress and moving in the right direction.
Come on, grab the board.
They
Wow.
have a direction and plan now that just wasn't the case before. It
This
won't
nigga
be
zigzagging, man.
into the postseason, but I really feel like
This dude
they're on the
zigzagging.
right path.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Anderson Varejao checked in for Mozgov. Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. James checked in for Jefferson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Mo Williams. Here's Caldwell Pope. Stolen by Thompson. Now Cleveland moving it up. And the dunk by LeBron.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage. How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Aaron Baines.
Shots good by Baines.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Smith kicks to Dellavedova. Back to Smith. Kicks it out to James. To the middle. Meeks outside. They get it again. 3 seconds left. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Caldwell Pope.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
And so that's the end of the first half. Cavaliers lead by 10. Now the to get going. You have to like what we're seeing from J.R. Smith.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. You have to like what we're seeing from J.R. Smith.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first half.
Take a look at it. He killed right at the rim. No reason for him to settle for anything less.
Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. And it's Williams at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Yeah, the Pistons ended last season with a record of 32 and 50. They played decently enough against the rest of the East and had 23 of their 32 wins against the Eastern Conference.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Did not seem happy about how things are going on right now and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
And here we go. The Pistons fast break.
Well, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense just like that.
And Clark, the best way to get that early offense is with steals. That allows you to get out in transition.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one on Love. Detroit shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Oh my God, I just got that.
And it's strange to think that early last year, all the talk in the media was about the in-house fighting on the Cavs. It goes to show just how much better things are for a team when they're winning.
Here's James. It's good, and he drew contact.
But what can I do, man? It's LeBron, man. He's just too strong. What can I do? What can I do about that? So there's nothing I can do about
Well, as
that.
rough as the Cavs might have started the season, Clark, they were all at peace near the end. Things turned around certainly after the All-Star break. Had their amazing playoff run, great momentum, and that confidence showed every game they played.
Really did, and I thought the big three found a way to come together nicely and smooth out the rough spots, and James, Irvin, and Love ended up being the highest scoring trio in the league last year.
Rebound by Ilyasova. Pistons trailed by 4. The tray can't hit, and Cleveland will come the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well,
The animation's so nice on here.
You can see right there why
I like the animation on here. It's nice.
Johnson, he's checked in for Detroit. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Williams against Jackson. 3-pointer. Again, the miss by the
I gotta start
Pistons.
shooting 2 threes.
LeBron kicks to Williams.
Good one.
Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And now an 8-point Cavalier lead.
their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Kicks it out to Johnson. The shot is off. Excellent D there from Williams. LeBron James again. James has got 6 in the quarter.
And the
Come on, man.
starting to
Wow, man.
coming together for them at a really opportune time.
You know, they don't want to let them hang around too long here. I agree with you. I mean, it's best to go ahead and build that lead here in the third.
Richard Jefferson. He's checked in for J.R. Smith. They might be named after a car part, but the Pistons had a rough go of things on the road, Clark. They just I had to use it. They just couldn't stay consistent away from home.
They couldn't. Only won 14 road games, and that number is not enough to get you to the playoffs.
Now here's Jackson. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. A different look now for Cleveland. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Mozgov. Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Williams. And then for Detroit, Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Ilyasova. Jody Meeks comes in for Caldwell Pope. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Reggie Jackson.
And guys, for the Pistons' bad road record, a lot of it was due to their poor start on the road. Only managed to win one of their first 9 games, and that tends to take the confidence away from a young team.
Meeks with it. Jefferson picks him up. Blake passes to Baines. Yes, and it's Blake picking up the assist. Baines has got it back down to within single digits for the Pistons.
You know, the last thing I'll say about the Pistons on the road, typically you have to be close to 500 on the road in order to make the playoffs. The Pistons won 7 in a row at one point on the road, but by then they had fallen too far back.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And stolen by LeBron. .54 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And it's Dellavedova missing. Pistons trailed by 10. Stolen by Varejão.
Wow.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers. From 10
Good
feet
shot.
out. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Meeks with it. Jefferson picks him up. And the basket by Blake.
He's fortunate that shot found the bottom of the bucket. It wasn't the highest quality look.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. LeBron shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on.
Great. Should have took it to the hole.
Now Cleveland moving it out.
There you go.
Thompson with the ball. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And we've reached the end of the third. Cavaliers on top, leading by 8. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Pistons trail by 8. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Jackson and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Aaron Baines out there with Ilyasova. And it's Morris in the small forward position.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And let's get your take, guys, and the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been.
Good block.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Here's Dellavedova on the wing. Williams.
Good shot.
There's Mozgov. And the basket good. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And you guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Here's Jackson. after the made shot from Mo Williams. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson.
How?
That is his first foul of the game.
Man, this guy right here, dog.
Turnover total in the first half, only one, but a totally different story here in the second.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Jefferson's checked in.
Good shot.
No good from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Jackson against Williams. Jackson dishes to Baines. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists now tonight.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
Now here is Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over to the wing. And here's Love for 3.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
And I wouldn't bet against him in that situation the next time out.
Morris with the bucket.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Now here's Williams. That's a 2 from Smith. No good with the wing jumper.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. James checked in for Jefferson. And then for Detroit, Andre Drummond comes in for Aaron Baines. And it's Johnson in for Morris. James left side. Up and in. That's his 10th break in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Oh, man.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Both free throws good from Jackson.
Those free throws edge them a little closer. A couple of stops on defense, and they might not be down for long.
And here is LeBron. Off the pick. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed. He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're ahead by 6. 1:21 left in the game. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard David Blatt as he addressed his team. His message? I don't want us patting ourselves on the back just yet. We can congratulate ourselves after the final horn. Right now, we need to go out there and take this one home. Guys?
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Osgarvas, screen on Johnson. Down low. Off the pick.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're behind by 8. 1:06 left to play in the final quarter. 1:06 left to play in the final quarter. Jackson kicks to Johnson. Ilyasova inside the line. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
And you can see when he has the basket in his sights, he's going to attack. And once he's in tight, he is a terrific finisher.
Here's Drummond following the score by Cleveland. He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. And the Pistons making a change here. Morris is checked in. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now here is Smith. Ron right side. 4 on the clock. And that one's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown. Finishing strong.
Back to Williams. No good. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, Clark, made the difference.
Well, you know, at this stage, you've got to defend your home floor, and they did that.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. But first, the post-game show with Ernie Johnson just a few aisles above us.